Canyon. A salute to the Air Force men of America.
You are about to see an actual mission flown by the United States Air Force. All information, material, and incidents contained herein are now declassified. Headquarters, Air Force Flight Test Center, Edwards Air Force Base, California. Special Order number 218, paragraph 1. Lieutenant Colonel Stevenson B. Canyon, serial number AO041044, will proceed on 8 October as Aircraft Commander B-52, number 57238, to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, reporting upon arrival to U.S. Air Force Air Attaché for purpose of performing international goodwill flight, by order of the Commander.
There she is, that's our baby. Woo-hoo!
Okay,
Won't
now.
be long now.
Three. That's my best offer.
No, senor.
Well, what do you want, blood? We even give you a better look at the B-52.
Benny, give him the 4, will you?
Nothing doing. It's a matter of principle. 3.
No, senor.
3, 4, you guys better make up your mind. We only got a couple of minutes to go.
3.
No, senor.
Make up your mind, we got no time.
Look, my wife says I always spend all the loot on souvenirs. Once in my life, I want to bring home a bargain. It's a matter of principle with me.
Benny, buddy, boy, give him the 4 and quit handling around. If you want to be a big shot, Benny, you gotta pay for it.
Okay. 4. Profiteer. Come here, boy.
Very cute, Sergeant. But you better give him back now. We're ready to take off.
No, I just bought him, Colonel. I'm gonna take him home with me.
Forget it. There's a little thing called a quarantine back in the States. It'd take you weeks to get him through if you ever get him through. Besides, he looks like he'd tear the plane apart. Give the monk back to the kid and let's get going.
You can see that he loves
He did tricks in it. The last of the big spenders. That's our buddy. Good old Benny. Hey, Benny, did I ever tell you about this time I bought the elephant in Africa?
Hi, Barney.
Morning, Colonel.
You take her temperature this morning?
She's just raring to go.
Let's go. Call the tower and tell them we're starting engines.
Roger.
Tower, this is U.S. Air Force Big Bear. Ready to start engines. Standing by for clearance.
Crew standby to taxi.
Tail gunner, alarm system checked, ready to taxi.
Navigator, alarm system checked, ready to taxi.
ECM, alarm system checked, ready to taxi.
Radar, alarm system checked, ready to taxi.
Let's go.
latest ETA, Lieutenant?
We'll be there in 2 hours.
Okay, let's tell Edwards.
Roger. Edwards, this is Big Bear.
Big Bear, this is Edwards. Go ahead.
Edwards, this is Big Bear. Now estimating over Edwards in 2 hours.
Big Bear, this is Edwards. Roger. Understand you're now estimating Edwards at 1600. Call 5 minutes out for approach clearance.
Take over, Barney. I'm taking a break.
Roger.
Excuse me, Sergeant. Hey, everything all right in this parlor, bedroom, and bath?
I got a little headache, sir.
Try putting your mask back on. Nothing like oxygen for a headache. We'll be there in 2 hours, Sergeant.
Can't you make it one, sir?
Wish I could. Any good, Lieutenant?
I'll tell you in a minute, sir. Nope. The butler didn't do it.
Hey, that's no way to sleep, Sergeant.
Boy, have I got a headache, Colonel.
Better take a couple of aspirin. Galway,
Sir?
break out a couple of aspirin for this man. He's in a bad way.
I already took a couple, Colonel. Didn't do me any good.
You better take a couple of more. Can't have headaches on the way home. It's against all regulation.
Looks like our assistant crew chief had one big night too many back in Rio, huh?
I don't think so, Lieutenant. I think he... Take it easy. Burn it now.
Don't do that,
My neck! My neck!
I can't in my neck!
Barney, call Edwards. Tell him we want some medical advice immediately.
Roger.
Take it easy, Sergeant. Try to take it easy. What's the matter, Colonel?
The man is violent. Can you have the flight surgeon talk to us?
Roger, stand by. Dr. Richmond, this is Tower. Dr. Richmond, could you come right away, please? Emergency.
Okay, Colonel?
Okay.
Hold on to him. Grab hold of his arm. Rub some of that with that. Go on now, hold him. All right, now pinch and lose it. That's it. All right, now easy, Benny. That's all right, easy, boy.
Take it easy, Sergeant. We just gave you something to knock you out.
Colonel, the flight surgeon at Edwards is on the radio.
Try to keep it quiet. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Well, take it easy, Benny.
Hold it, Doctor. The colonel will be with you in a minute. It's a Major Richmond.
Doctor, this is Colonel Canyon.
Oh, it's Dr. Richmond. What's wrong up there?
Our assistant crew chief is having some sort of an attack. Came on just like that. He's screaming with pain.
Well, where is the pain?
His head, his eyes, and the back of his neck.
Is he running a fever?
Yes, he's on fire.
Is he thrashing about?
Yeah, like a bull. We just gave him some Demerol to quiet him down.
Good, you did the right thing. Now, Colonel, I can't say for sure, but your man sounds to me as if he's come down with meningitis.
What?
Spinal meningitis. All the symptoms are there.
Contagious.
Oh, yes.
What do we do, Doctor?
Well, the first thing to do is to get the plane here as soon as possible. How far out are you?
We'll be there in about an hour and a half.
Well, it doesn't give us much leeway. All right, I'll meet you at the end of the runway with an ambulance. I want to see the man before he's taken from the plane. In the meantime, Colonel, please follow these instructions carefully. First, see that the man is not moved any more than is necessary. Second, keep his eyes covered to keep the glare out.
Just dampen this cloth.
Okay.
How long does that demo last?
I don't know, sir.
We'll be in another 5 minutes. Now back off. I don't want you men too close to him.
Edwards, this is Big Bear. Request approach clearance.
Big Bear, this is Edwards. You're cleared to descend immediately. Descend in VFR condition to 5,000 feet. Call entering downwind leg for landing on runway 27.
Roger. Leaving 20,000 now. We will call over the Omni station at 5,000 feet. Is Dr. Richmond standing by?
Roger. Dr. Richmond, that B-52 will be coming in on the north strip in about 2 minutes.
Roger, thank you. Let's move on next to the runway. They're coming in.
Something's wrong with the rear landing gear.
What's the matter?
All the gear is down and locked except the rear wheels. Hydraulic pressure check's okay. I'm gonna retract the gear and put them down again. Shut off that horn while I find out what's wrong. Level off at 10,000 feet while I try the emergency system. No dice is still not locked down. Tell Edwards we're leveling off at 10,000 feet. I'm going back to take a look. How is he?
He's quiet, sir, but he's really burning up.
Edwards, this is Big Bear. We can't get our rear landing gear all the way down. We're maintaining 10,000 feet. Colonel Canyon's just gone back to take a look.
Roger. Doctor, that plane is in trouble.
What's the matter?
Its landing gear is not fully down.
How long before they get down?
They don't know, sir.
Tell them I better hurry up.
I was just back with the crew chief. The landing gear looks like it's down, but he says it's not fully locked. He can fix it, though.
How long will it take him?
At least 2 hours. Edwards, this is Big Bear. Let me speak to Dr. Richmond.
Roger, Big Bear. Switch to emergency frequency.
Dr. Richmond, this is Colonel Canyon.
Yes, Colonel?
Doctor, we've got trouble with the landing gear. The crew chief tells me it'll take at least 2 hours to fix.
In 2 hours, that man may be dead.
I can't take this plane down now, Doctor. I can't take a chance with 7 other lives.
I'm afraid the choice is yours, Colonel.
General Trevor here. He says to tell you...
Sergeant, let me. Colonel, this is General Trevor.
Yes, General.
Colonel, I know what the situation is. I know what kind of a decision you have to make. First, let me ask you this. What's your fuel situation?
We've got fuel for about another 45 minutes, sir.
And as I understand it, it'll take you several hours to fix that gear. All right, now, Colonel, if you decide to stay up and fix that gear, we've got a KC-135 tanker cruising over Palmdale right now. he can give you enough fuel to keep you in the air another 3 hours. If it turns out you need to stay up longer than that, we've got another tanker standing by on the ground here at Edwards.
In other words, if you elect to stay up there and fix that gear, we can keep you up there indefinitely if you like.
What's your decision, Colonel?
Stand by, sir. I'll let you know as soon as possible. Demerol's still working.
I don't know, sir. He's still out, but he's beginning to act up again.
Colonel?
Yes?
What's been judged, sir? I mean, I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is.
All I can tell you is it's one of the worst. He has to have a spinal injection within the first couple of hours after the attack.
But how'd he get it? Where'd he get it?
What difference does that make? He's got it. I want to make sure you've all got the picture clear. We can fix the gear. It'll take time, but we can fix it. But if Bowman's going to live, we have to get him down immediately. That means we have to land with the gear as it is.
You mean there's nothing we can do for him up here to keep him alive?
Nothing. In a nutshell, we have to risk crash landing a valuable plane, 7 lives, in order to take a chance on saving 1.
What do you mean, sir? Take a chance?
There's no guarantee Bowman will live if we get him down in time.
How much chance have we got, Colonel, if we crash land?
We've got a chance.
How much chance has Bowman got if we stay up here and fix the gear?
He could die in the next 10 minutes.
Well, what's your decision, Colonel?
I think you know what it is. Glad to see you all agree with me. Edwards, this is Big Bear. Over.
Yes, Colonel?
We're gonna bring it down, sir.
Colonel, we're sending up a chase plane. He'll let you know what it looks like from outside.
Roger.
Colonel, the rear gear looks perfectly okay.
Roger, it looks okay, but it's not locked down.
I'll follow you down on your final approach and let you know how it looks just before you touch down.
Roger, and thanks. Michelson.
Yes, sir.
How is he?
Well, he's coming too, Colonel. Shall we try some more Demerol?
Hold it, I'll find out. Doctor?
This is Richmond.
I just got a wild idea. Maybe too wild.
Well, let's have it.
What if we put the sick man into a seat and eject him? That way we can get him down and keep the rest of us up here until we can fix the gear.
It won't work, Colonel. He can never stand that kind of a shock. I think it would mean certain death.
Then forget I ever said it. Can we give him a second shot at Demerol?
Absolutely not.
What do you say, Chase Plane? Any change in the script?
No, sir. She still looks good.
Crew, this is Aircraft Commander. Take crash landing positions. You got Bowman lashed down?
Yes, sir.
How is he?
He's alive.
Doctor, this is Canyon.
This is Richmond.
Doctor, we're coming in, as you can see. One thing I want to know.
What is it?
Doctor, you say to keep him as quiet as possible. The way we're coming in, there's a chance we'll hit pretty rough.
All I can tell you, Colonel, is try not to.
Roger. Barney?
Sir?
Let's not hit that runway too hard.
Yes, sir.
Here we go, Barney. Stand by for landing. Outside, man. Doc, does he stand a chance?
Where there's life, Colonel. Where there's life. Did you turn him over?
We, did a little skid now, Colonel.
Yeah, but she'll fly again.
Do you think he'll live, Colonel?
We don't know.
That was a pretty rough decision you had to make, Colonel.
We all made it.